filmmakers, Daddy?
Oh, no, sweetie.
They're just gonna lie to her and say he's got work or something.
Why don't you go get the potatoes?
The potatoes.
In the pantry. That would be a big help.
Just told me to, make him wear a condom.
Remember when our families used to go away together?
Mr. Hughes, thought you left.
Not your fault, Magdalena. You can leave it. I'll bring it down.
Of course.
My name is Danica Waldo, and I'm the writer, director, and producer of Sally, Get the Potatoes.
That's a lot, writer, director, and producer. But you do what you have to do, right?
It's true, and that was the case in this film. We had such a wild ride getting into production. We had 6 weeks to cast and crew up and shoot because we had an amazing location that was presented to us that we had a date we had to use it by. So.
I see. It was an amazing location.
Yes. So this was actually the culmination of, I was a teacher. I was teaching film on the Upper East Side of Manhattan at a great studio called Applause New York.
Okay.
And I was doing a writing exercise with my students to try to get them inspired to write their own scripts.
Okay.
So we were all going to use the same line of dialogue or the same prop, right?
Okay.
To kind of show each other's voice, right? Like what you want to say.
Yeah.
And so as an exercise, we were shouting out lines of dialogue, and one of my students shouted out, "Sally, get the potatoes."
Ah.
And I said, well, I think I feel something from that. I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to go write a script and kind of demonstrate what I want to say with that.
Okay.
And so I wrote the script. We didn't end up making it in class. And about a year and a half later, these two students now came home from their freshman years of film school and said, "Oh, we want to make a movie this summer, but we're burned out. Let's make you something. What about that Sally script you wrote?"
Oh.
And I said, well, I need a location. I need this really grand place that this little girl lives to warrant this laundry basket being pushed through.
Right, yeah.
And they said, we think we have an idea. And I said, okay, sure, yeah, go get this location.
Yeah.
And 3 days later, lo and behold, they said it's available, August 26th or August 30th.
Oh my gosh.
And it was July 10th at the time. And so it was really such a beautiful turn of the teacher becoming the student.
That's
and
so sweet.
Very, very grateful to Morgan Zoya and Leela Malati, who became my executive producers.
So they were executive producers. So what was the budget?
The budget was under $20,000. We came out at about $16,500 for production and then post after.
Yeah.
We shot during the strikes, and we were on a SAG micro budget. Our actress, Quinn Hemphill, who plays the sister, she was on hold for Bad Boys, the new Bad Boys movie that she, spoiler alert, gets kidnapped in. Go watch it. She's so good in it. And so she was, available because she couldn't film anything else. She couldn't change her hair, but she was allowed to work on smaller projects. And then, of course, Kinley Hyman, who plays Sally.
Okay, so she's so great.
Thank you.
So how long did you look? Where did you find her? And
I was fed Kinley's Instagram about 3 weeks before we started casting because she's an incredible gymnast. Olympic bound.
Wow.
So thank you to the Hyman family.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Bye. 2025 with
Craig Williams.
and
Blake Larson.
Thanks, Blake.
and you're here with what film?
Retrieving Roadie.
Very heartwarming. It's very heartwarming.
You got to see it?
I got to see it.
Oh, well,
yes.
thank you. Thank you.
And do you love dogs? Where did it come from?
It's based on a true story, and how I rescued a dog.
Is it your? Oh, okay.
Yeah, my true story.
Your true story.
I rescued a dog in 1993.
Okay.
And went through a real ordeal to get her home in a snowstorm.
Oh
And,
my gosh.
but I had the story, but then they made the magic.
Yeah, so I am a storyboard artist with a local animation house called Studio Toluque.
Okay.
And we're really excited when we talked to Craig because we'd done a lot of commercials and music videos, but we'd never done a narrative piece. And Craig had this script and we read it and we were like, wow, the heart is so there.
Yeah.
And pretty much everyone on the crew has dogs themselves, so we
Oh.
could definitely empathize
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
man just trying to get this new love back home.
Yeah.
So we jumped on and we had a great time making it.